Sure looks nice in here. We're gonna pick onions. I love onions. They're yummy.
We go through a lot of onions.
Seriously ate a whole onion to myself last night, I feel like, for 3 hot dogs. It was nuts. And I felt bad for Brittany.
Nah, wasn't bad. He turned Wyatt up. He's taking a nap.
Can't believe how good that rhubarb is doing.
Gotta pick that one. Look out. Gotta pick that one. Yeah.
So most of these guys are all ready to go because their stalks are doubled over, at least so I read. That's how you're supposed to know when they're ready. It's funny because these ones actually came from onion bulbs, and these ones just came from sprouts, and they for some reason did way better. I don't know why, but they sure did.
So these ones were onion bulbs.
Yeah.
And these ones were onion sprouts. And these ones, I mean, they could be a different type of onion. There's bigger and smaller onions.
They're both Walla Walla, I think.
Are you sure?
Pretty darn. Anyway. But yeah, we're picking onions today.
So you can see that the outsides are getting really...
Why are you feeling that? That's protection.
I didn't mean to do that. We'll just erase that part.
Slick. I like to peel off all this protective layering. That's my special way to do it.
Oops.
But
I was watching
I
the
know,
camera.
I'm just playing. But I don't know. We can spare it though. This one's not quite doubled over, but all the others are, so.
Well, you could just pick the ones that are big enough.
No, because I want to plant those other ones.
Okay.
So there's... Two. That's a big boy there. Look at that one. Nice. Little onions.
Look at that. What a lovely basket of onions.
Yeah, that's nice. These guys, that didn't do quite as well, but hey, I'm sure they'll still be delicious. So,
Are you sure you want to, Kraig? Are you sure you want to pick these ones?
well, look at this one. This one's completely doubled over, and it's already starting to get a little wonky.
Wow, that's just so small.
Like, look at that.
Yeah.
It's just gonna rot.
Definitely is feeling like fall today. We're both wearing our flannels. It's overcast and windy, and there's just a chill in the air. Just feels like fall.
I think we have enough room or enough time to grow more onions.
I should hope so.
I was also watching a thing, the same video actually, that was, on the gram. The same video that told me when the stalks are all doubled over, that's generally when it's time to harvest. They also said it's a good idea to not water the garden for at least a couple of days before you do it, because that allows the outer skin to really kind of get a little bit more dried out. And yeah, that was another thing I did. So I haven't watered in here for a couple of days.
Okay.
Didn't do very good. I don't know why.
These ones have had the same amount of time.
Actually, more time, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I think you planted them all at the same time.
I think, because I remember planting those.
This one says it's done.
Yeah.
This is all flopped over right there. See, these ones, this is straight. So I think that one still has a little bit. This one's bent. That one's probably done. I think some of them are still have a little bit. Look how little that is.
Well, it'll be alright.
Huh.
It's not like it's gonna taste bad.
Just be onion. You know what we should make?
This one looks like it wants to bend over.
Your mom's French onion soup, Kraig.
Ooh, yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds great. Let's do that.
That sounds so good.
Let's do that very thing.
That soup is delicious. That one looks good.
This one's only being propped up.
Okay.
Yeah, see, like I didn't water and all of this is already starting to get a good dry skin on it.
Yeah. There's one underneath there. And the other one. Yeah. We're gonna plant. You go grab them. You want all these pots, babe?
Yeah.
We are actually getting a lot of strawberries, but we're not able to pick them because as they ripen, the black or bald-faced hornets just are eating them.
No, not the hornets. Those are the wasps.
I saw them.
On those?
Uh-huh.
Oh,
yesterday. See, look it. Here's one that's just been eaten. And this one's gone. We're still getting, we're getting them, but maybe we should put that pest cloth back on, babe. I'll do that.
So ugly.
What?
It's so ugly.
Oh, sorry. Do you want strawberries or not? There's lots of strawberries on there. I'll put this pest cloth back on there. Kraig says it's ugly, but...
Did you film our blushing tomatoes?
No, I didn't.
And this one's ready to eat.
Hold on, let me put this on, sweet baby. I'm gonna use the end.
Huh?
I'm just gonna use the end.
Ooh, we should also film the pumpkin we impregnated. Hey, the sun. Dig-and-doo-doo. But I am so proud of my rhubarb plant.
Look how good that thing is doing. It's doing 10 times better than it was. And it's still putting out new leaves. Look at these crinkly leaves right there. New. This one's pretty new.
There's one just sprouting.
There's a new one.
Up there.
Look at
that little guy.
Look at that. That's new. Come on, focus. There. New. Holy cow. It's like winter's coming. Gotta hurry. Okay, look at these. Look at these. Look. Do you guys see the color in there?
Hey, here's one.
Don't pick it, Kraig.
Why not? It's probably ready.
You don't know that.
This is the one.
You don't even know how to pick tomatoes, Kraig. Look it. Color. They're so colorful.
I touched it and it fell off and all the green came off with it, so it was ready.
Okay. Fine.
This is a cross-pollination between a cherry tomato and a
yellow pear
heirloom tomato.
It is supposed to be yellow. It's very much not yellow. But you can see, this is one tomato plant and that's the other tomato plant. They had no choice but to be cross-pollinated. I've been picking beans, but as you can see in there, I have left some of the large ones so they can grow to maturity, and then I will I'll just let them dry on the vine so that we can have some seeds for next year. So
squirrels are gonna have a field day on everything in here once it starts really getting into fall.
Yeah.
So we gotta be walking around with the 20 gauge a bit more, if you know what I mean. Been trying to keep the chipmunks and the squirrels at bay. They got probably a third of our strawberries.
Well, he's been doing good. Taking them out.
Oh, look.
Oh, yeah.
Brittany pollinated our pumpkin.
Here's the little male flower. I just stuck in there, made sure that one got, because we've been having little pumpkins. Look at this guy. We've been having little female flowers pop up with the little pumpkins on them, but they're not getting pollinated. So, like, look, here's another guy that didn't get bloomed but didn't get pollinated, so the fruit's just gonna dry up and fall off. So I saw that little pumpkin over there, and I took one of the male flowers. Like, this guy's a male flower because
we've been intending to do that for a while, but for some reason there was never a male and a female blooming at the same time.
Right. There's lots of male flowers, but we couldn't catch it with the female flower because they're only bloom for one day. So I thought for sure there was another one that was about to bloom. Maybe I already missed it. Oh, this guy. This is a female flower, and that'll bloom in a few days. And you see that little baby pumpkin on there. It has to be pollinated, otherwise it'll just fall off and it won't become a fruit. So you have to take, well, this male is already spent, so let's show you. Come here.
Don't snap the whole vine.
This male flower has already,
he's spent.
Has already bloomed, but you just take the flower petals off and it's got all that pollen in there. And so I just took this little guy, I pollinated the female flower with this, with all the pollen on there, made sure it got plenty of pollen, and now look how beautiful it is. Look at that big fruit. So what's a bean doing out here?
I've seen that there for a while. I don't know. I figured you left it there for some reason.
Maybe I dropped it. I don't know. Get in there, bean. Hopefully we'll have at least one pumpkin. Squash plant is doing really, really well. Zucchini plants are doing really well. We've been getting lots of fruit off of those.
Lots of zooks.
I think we're about done with the peas. I haven't seen any more blossoms on there. But, I mean, there's still new growth.
We gotta add dirt
could be
after we rip everything out from the frost death.
Yeah, we need.
Just look at how shallow the box is.
Yeah, definitely need some new dirt in here. But the beans are still plenty of flowers on the beans. Still getting lots of those.
These guys up here.
Yeah, look at these beans still going strong. Lots of beans. Lots of jalapenos, lots of serrano peppers, no bell peppers. I wonder if those ones need to be pollinated too. I'm not quite sure how to.
I'll trim some of this stuff back. And we gotta start collecting our chamomile.
Yeah, holy cow. I'll set the camera up and we'll do a time lapse. And I'll collect chamomile blossoms. Sound good? So here's the new planted onions. We'll see how far those get. I think we've got a couple of weeks of growing time left before, if anything, we can just use them as green onions. So. Craig's up potting our artichoke. And some new soil. It's going to be happy in there. We need to make that guy his own box.
I don't want to put him in here because he's a vegetable.
Yeah. He's gonna be so happy. Jeez, drown the poor guy.
Oh, there's a lot of soil below.
Where? Wait, I can't see it. Ew, kill it.
Little son of a gun.
Kraig, you just pulled off a leaf.
It was already eaten. It was sitting and drooping.
Kill that worm. Yeah, look what he's done. He's taken all of these and just chomped the
stem.
The stem right off. Wow.
Okay.
Has curly leaves. And I was thinking it was aphids, but we haven't had an aphid problem for a while. So I'm not quite sure what that deal is. Ooh, look at that.
Son of a gun.
There he is. Kill that one, Kraig.
You get him.
No.
You're a strong, independent woman.
No, Kraig. But I don't think that's the same kind of worm, and this one hasn't eaten the stems. So I don't think he was big enough to do any damage, so I'm not quite sure what the curly leaf problem with those is. Okay, well, I'm gonna check all the other ones for those little boogers. Bottoms of the leaves.
All the leaves are all the leaves are
and the sky gray.
Hey, another wormy.
Kraig found another worm. Don't be taking off all the leaves, sweet baby. Getting a few sprinkles, but it hasn't started really raining yet. Kraig's really bad at staying on top of the weeds. They just grow really, really fast.
Rocks in here.
Look at this new leaf, new foliage on those. Blueberries. Wow, it feels like fall. We've had an afternoon storm almost every day for the past week. It's been really hot in the morning and the afternoon, and then we get an afternoon lightning storm, rainstorm. Having a garden, having a homestead, it's a lot of work, but it's so worth it. Especially when our baby gets to eat produce from the garden when we come out here, and he's gonna grow up knowing how to do these things and learning how to take care of a garden himself.
Things keep going the way they're going. You're gonna have to.
True. But it is a lot of work, and Kraig does a lot of it. Kraig does most of it. And you're such a good gardener, Kraig. Oh, this is purslane. This is purslane. Leave that.
You can put it in a little pot.
It's food. That's food.
Okay, put it in a little pot.
Okay.
Just take it out. Put it in something.
This is purslane. You can eat that.
But it's not a fruit, so it does not belong in the fruit garden.
Well.
The rest of these vegetables were grandfathered in. We're not planting any new vegetables in here. Okay, I'll go get you a little pot.
You see that storm coming in? Goodbye, blue sky. It's beautiful. My dad would be proud of you.
What?
because he has a whole row of purslane that he saved in his garden.
Alright.
Well, during Wyatt's nap, we had a good time in the garden.
Yeah.
Got a couple things done. Harvested some onions. I thinned out the leaves on the squash and zucchini.
Got a bunch of weeds.
Kraig killed our baby pumpkin.
No. You killed it. You set it up for failure.
The what? No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. You put it right in the walkway, and then you refused to pin up the tomatoes, which is really making me forced to walk that direction.
Kraig killed this little one. He stepped on it. Not the one that we... Not this one. Not the one that we pollinated, but this little guy. It's killed. Killed it. Where do you want me to put this vine? You want it over here? Fine. It's over here.
Yeah, that's better.
There you go. Alright, I'm going in the house. Got chores to do. Bye.